New York. Sean is a guy with kind eyes and an empty wallet. He tries to survive by selling books on the street, but business is slow. Local racketeer Harvey and his gang decide that Sean should pay them for air. They surround him, anticipating easy money. But the impossible happens. Sean doesn't run away. He just starts to act. In an instant, the whole gang is lying on the asphalt. Harvey is in shock. Instead of seeking revenge, he realizes that he is dealing with a natural talent. However, in the commotion, Sean's entire earnings are stolen. The next day, he changes his merchandise. Now he sells umbrellas, but he still has no money. In the evening, fate brings him together with Harvey again. Sean goes to demand his debt, but receives a counteroffer. Harvey says, "Forget about the small change. I'll give you $5,000 for one fight." For a homeless guy, this is a chance to change everything. Sean agrees. He is brought to Jack, the organizer of secret fights for the wealthy elite. Jack looks at Sean with skepticism. He looks too ordinary. But Harvey insists, just let him get in the ring. The first fight. The hall is buzzing. Sean's opponent looks like a tank and immediately goes on the attack. Sean is lost. He misses punches and can't find his distance. The audience is ready to boo the newcomer. But suddenly, something clicks. Sean remembers the past. His movements become sharp and precise. A dodge, a counterpunch, a series of blows, and his opponent is knocked out cold. Victory. Harvey rejoices. He drags Sean to an elite bar to celebrate and show off the merchandise to the right people. There they meet Martinez, a fighting legend. He just smirks. "You got lucky once, kid. Don't get your hopes up." At the bar, Sean notices Zuli, the girl he once tried to sell a book to. She is cold and unapproachable. The evening gets even worse when Evan, an old acquaintance of Sean's, shows up. A spark of hatred flares up between them, linked to a dark past and Sean's father. They manage to avoid a fight, but the mood is ruined. Sean goes to sleep on a park bench. In the morning, Harvey finds him sleeping on the street. Realizing that his golden ticket is living like a vagrant, he takes Sean home with him. The second fight ends in chaos. Harvey's friends start a brawl right in the middle of the match. A fight breaks out, and everyone has to run. Sean doesn't give up on his attempts to win Zuli. He waits for her at work and invites her for coffee. It turns out she has a little daughter. Sean buys the girl a toy, and the ice in Zuli's heart begins to melt. They grow closer. The third fight is decisive. The opponent is a fast and technical fighter from Martinez's team. Sean has a hard time, but he adapts, breaks through the enemy's defense, and wins. The prize is $100,000. Sean goes to celebrate his victory, but runs into Evan again. The conflict escalates. Zuli saves the day and takes Sean away. They almost get romantic, but the sudden appearance of Zuli's grandmother ruins everything. Meanwhile, a conspiracy is brewing behind Sean's back. Harvey, Jack, and Martinez agree on the final fight, Sean against Evan. Harvey sets a condition. Sean must lose on purpose. Go down in the third round and no one gets hurt. Sean is furious and refuses. He feels betrayed. He runs to Zuli, but sees her next to Harvey and mistakenly decides that she is also in on it. Later, the truth comes out. She was just working as a courier. They make up and come up with their own plan. Sean returns to Harvey and says, "I agree to throw the fight, but I want half the money." Blinded by greed, Harvey collects bets from all over town. Huge sums. Everyone bets on Evan to win. The finale. A luxurious skyscraper rooftop. Hundreds of wealthy spectators. Sean and Evan clash in a brutal fight. Walls crack. Furniture shatters into pieces. Evan grabs Sean in a chokehold. Harvey is already counting his profits. Everything is going according to plan. But at the last moment, Sean breaks the script. He breaks free, rains a barrage of blows down on Evan, and sends him into a deep knockout. Sean wins. Harvey is terrified. Now he owes the mafia millions. But Sean doesn't care. It turns out that he and Zule secretly bet all the money they had won earlier on Sean's victory through frontmen. After that, Sean and Zule get into a car with a huge bag of money and drive off to a new life. They cheated the system, punished their enemies, and stayed together. That's how a modest book salesman outplayed the mafia and took the grand prize. Do you still think reading is useless? If you liked the story, click the subscribe button right below the video. Like it if you'd also like to find a bag of money like that. See you in the next review!